We can see from that shot there, Steve, just those first couple of groups getting established in the first kilometre here now. So 2:08 finish time. That's kind of the pace that we've got here. We do have, well, let's hope he can get through that 5. If he gets through 5Ks today, which was the spot that he started to have trouble last year, it's going well. This is a look back now at the top women as they are about to take the turn off this first bridge. We'll get a sense of how that race is unfolding as well. It's a mixed race, as we know here, so the women have the advantage of being within a pack there. That looks like Diona Caro doing a bit of pacing there and just leading in direction. And young Keithy McPherson from the run crew there. Luke Babbage a bit further back there with the headband from the Newcastle runners. So the men will be, benefiting from this pace group as well. But our previous winners there,
Chevitok right there, behind the paces, right on exactly where you want to be.
So looking strong at the moment. This is the leaders in our women's marathon, and early stages here, just getting themselves relaxed, getting themselves into the race, and perfect synchronicity there, and we expected, and that we named at the start there. All in the mix there. So Joe Fukuda from Japan, Moga Shumei from Eritrea. Shot back here to our lead women's group. So we've got Rhoda Tanui there in the white singlet and the pink shoes. It's closest to screen. Previous winner, and Ruth Chevitok just the other side of her. Tucked in behind there, I think that's the Yamaguchi Japanese runner. So they're just tucked in nicely. Zion doing the pacing there for them. Our lead pack, in the women's race, just moving along nicely on that beachy section you just mentioned, Steve.
I was a little bit worried about the wind, but I'm noticing they're not too much.
Doesn't look too bad. Look at the trees there.
It's still.
Yeah.
So this is where they will have that headwind heading down to Berlin, and it's
the marathon is now about an hour earlier than it once was, Steve, too. So it does well for these runners to get out of that wind and be confident. Now here's our women lead group here, and Rhoda Tanui, 17:06. So Rhoda, Ruth, Eloise, and Florence will get a little bit further back, about another 10 seconds or so. So going strong. You can just sort of see that second pack of runners in behind there to the left of screen. Great pictures here from our camera crew out on course. So we've got our wheelchair update coming through. Kota Hokanui, Japanese athlete in the lead there. Gone through 15 kilometres. 34:06, so unchallenged at this point. We think he's going to be not just coast into the wind, but he's out there, and it's great to see athletes of that calibre, as we said, coming from Japan. They've littered and lit up the half marathon field. 15k mark they've just gone through there, so 45:18 about.
That's about.
That's what it is. So 45:14 actually, more accurately. So that lead pack.
Well, that's 3:01. You don't have to be Einstein to work out the pace on that one. 3:01, which you're at 42 seconds onto 2:03.36, and you get just over. 2:06.36, and you get low 2 seconds. So they're all mumming along under the course record at the moment, which is absolutely flying.
Dave Ridley, I think, here, just putting the hand up, doing the pacemaker with Dion in there as well. So this is our lead women here, and we've got a pack of 3 runners in through here. So just going through, we've got Rhoda Tanui on the nearest to us, on the other side, Ruth Chevitok and the Japanese runner Haruka Yamaguchi just tucked in. That's the sort of triangle of elite leading females at the moment, and they've just turned off from Miami Beach there, and they'll make their way around. Shortly we'll see the lead women passing across the lead men in the next few moments. And
Dion just suggesting there they're heading a left turn, so good indications, obviously travelling well. And you see the very high arm action of our 2 African runners there. That's quite a normal trait for African runners, the higher arm action. It's still pretty relaxed, very efficient. Chevitok looking really relaxed and very efficient, just checking her splits.
One of our better dressed runners in the lead packs here, Luke Babbage there. I know Luke, Newcastle fella, got the headband and the bright shoes and the tights on. two-time Gold Coast Marathon winner today, or will we see Haruki Yamaguchi fire up and continue the long tradition of Japanese success here on the Gold Coast?
It's certainly an advantage knowing the course as well. I think, you know, their history, they'll know where they're going in the turn, so they get pretty relaxed. So that's certainly the advantage of the big leading into today's race.
Especially like down the road where he thinks that obviously with the blue line that there is on the course on the road, it's always the quickest route, which we always try and stick on, but yeah, it always gives you those little bit of that course knowledge is always good there.
Makes a difference.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Dave Ridley there ran the half yesterday, so he's backing up doing the 63.3.
So just different taste in the mouth, because sometimes if you change it or have a sports drink with a different flavour to what the jelly is, it just doesn't really sit well in import, didn't really sit well for the stomach. So there's one thing I made sure I just had that, just a little bit of a different taste in each drink ball. So
Different taste sensation.
yeah.
Someone asked me, I use gels.
Yeah.
Word invented when I was running. Thinking I'm a dinosaur, I'm reckoning now, almost. Venues have changed, courses don't exist. I had water. They didn't have water back in your day. Yeah, just.
A couple of splits coming through here from this elite women's pack event. Tick through that 15k mark. 51.31 for Tanui and Chevatov and Yamaguchi from Japan. So they'll be pleased with that, and Dion and Dave up front there on the pace and juniors.
And Eloise is only 18 seconds off that lead group, so, and I think she's choosing to be there, so it's interesting, 18 seconds, about just under 100 metres back, so she'll know where this group is, she'll have sights on it for sure.
As you said before, you do get that folding back course, you get a sense of where everyone is. Eloise will see, you can just see it just to the back of that pack there, that next group back, 19 seconds, and it looks a long way on the shot that we see there, but
3:27k pace, what I ran for the half.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that pace
feels like it.
3-minute pace. So
Polar pace tracker.
Pace tracker.
Yeah.
My poll was telling me that was what I ran yesterday, just over 70 minutes.
Great running.
Probably just outside course records. They've obviously given 2:26, so I think they're a little bit high. Yeah. So that might augur well for Eloise Wellings as well, who we know is not far back from
We've got, so 25k splits actually come in, Steve, and so Rhoda Tanui 1:25.35. Now Chevatov is 3 seconds behind her at that point.
not
but I can't see Chevatov there.
She's just out of shot. I reckon she's dropped off this pack. She'll be like in shot. It's just at the back of that camera right there.
Yeah. So there you go, that's
50 metres.
decisive move in the women's race, and the lady from Kenya, she's run 2:23 in Copenhagen earlier this year, and Rhoda Tanui, the 2019 winner. The winner before the world went crazy with COVID. We had to have a couple of years off here at the Gold Coast Marathon. Well, she's got fond memories of running here on the Gold Coast, and she's going to repeat that win.
There's still a lot of running to go. They're only through 25k, so there's a lot of running there at the back end of this race. So I still think there's a bit to play out.
Moroni Graver on the trophy yet.
No, not quite.
But now the women's race, we should have a close look here, and we can see it's a race of two here. It's Tanui and Chevatov. They are... Sorry, pardon me. Tanui in the clear lead, and Chevatov still got that 30-minute gap behind her now. So
30 seconds.
yeah, 30 seconds. Pardon me, I'm getting too excited here, Steve. So, Rhoda Tanui, our winner for 2019. She's got that pack around her. 1:42.34 through 30 pace. Rhoda Tanui. She's in the box seat.
Going well, yep. She looks fine. She's got good runners around her. And She's coming up to our point here at 31k. She just approaches that little rise.
Rhoda Tanui, based on that current split, she's on schedule for a 2:24 finish here, Steve. That last 5k was her fastest split of the day, just under 17 minute, so she's picking the pace up.
It's interesting, yeah. So she's actually getting quicker, and looks like Chill's under that 2:24.43 from Lindsay.
So it could be on for, yeah, and
Be on for a couple of course
records. It's course record watch, it's Australian record watch.
It is, yep. It's Aussie watch, it's Ben Greig's
Debut marathon watch, so
it's all happening.
strap yourselves in, folks, for this next half an hour of viewing. This is going to be some of the most exciting scenes we've seen on the Gold Coast, and it's great to have your company here for the Gold Coast Marathon, powered by Cherry in 2023. I can confirm Eloise Wellings, she's through 30k, Stephen 1:44.38. Genevieve Gregson in fourth place, 1:45.05.
Definitely close.
She is picking things up.
That's some weather. I've just noticed Elsie going for the water there, so maybe just feeling it a bit. Always these little signs, little things you pick up. So maybe just a sign there that she's working hard. Through 35k, we have Kayama 1:45.39, so still right on that 3:01k pace. So Liam Adams is having the race of the Australian male marathon running's life. We are seeing history unfolding in front of our eyes here on the Gold Coast.
So that 5k split from Liam there, 15:11, and holding a tremendous pace here. Projected finish time, would you believe, 2:07.36. So wow, it's been ebbing and flowing above and below Brett Robinson's Australian record of 2:07.31, but the course record 2:07.50 we think is under threat. We've got Benita Willis out on course. We can go to her now and get an update on the action out there.
I'm at the 31k mark again, looking at the lead female here. We've got Rhoda Chinui from Kenya leading. She's got a really big pack to run in amongst, and really the question is, can Rhoda break that course record today? We know her PB is 2:23. The course record set by Lindsay Flanagan only last year is 2:24.45. Can Rhoda break that? She hasn't raced that much this year. We know she won this event in 2019, so can she win it again? It's very hard to win the Gold Coast Marathon twice. And Rhoda, we haven't seen that many results of her for a couple of years, so if she can come back and win it again this year, that'd be huge. So let's see how she goes. She's gone down that hill. It's always good if you've got a pack to run with, so she's got so many guys that will really bring her home. She's got quite a big lead, over a minute lead on the next girls coming through, but they are coming through thick and fast, these next girls, so they're really on her tail. We've got Chepatok coming as well, coming second. It's the business end of the marathon, and this is really when races can be won and lost, but we know Rhoda Chinui knows how to win this race, and that's very important when you get to the finishing end of these marathons. So yeah, it's very exciting to see these races unfold, and we've still got pretty cool weather. I mean, I'm wearing a jumper, I've been running around a fair bit, but I'm still a bit cool, so we're really waiting now to see Eloise Wellings come through. So I'm very excited to see how Eloise is coming up this hill, and to having a look at her as well. But yeah, those top two girls really, they're going very well. So it's possibly looking like Kenya 1 and 2, but you never know. We've got Jen Gregson as well, who's making her debut in fourth, so we're going to see her come up over the hill. And Jen's really motoring. She's really motoring since 30k, so we're very excited to see these girls come, and I'm very excited to see them come too. It looks like they're coming through with a lot of guys very, very shortly, so very excited. Yeah, so we still have some guys, and what's good about this women's race is that it's a mixed race, so they've got a lot of men to run with. And when I was running, I always loved running in these mixed races because, even though the fields break up, so we've got Chinui and Chepatok way out in the lead here, there's still a lot of men to run with Eloise Wellings.
He knows he's got it in his hand. He's going to push hard to the blue carpet now. Naoki Koyama of Japan. He is going to do it with seconds to spare. Willie, let's kick him home.
Come on, kick, lift.
You can hear the crowd. Koyama is going to do it, folks. Naoki Koyama. He's home. The winner of the Gold Coast Marathon, powered by Cherry Japan's Naoki Koyama. 2:07.40, new course record. King Koyama has done it here on the streets of the Gold Coast.
The Japanese tradition continues, and that's a massive, massive run. Come on, Liam. massive PB. It's like he's in that, and we'll see him come round.
This is Ezekiel Amulo. What a great run. There's Liam in the background. He's giving it his all. Let's bring home Amulo from Kenya in second place today. A fantastic run. And he will cross the line here now, 2:08.27. And Liam Adams, folks, he will get a step PB here today. Our 7th Australian under 2:10, and he finishes in 2:08.40.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd say what most things went to buy. Yeah, I think because I wasn't I said group and going through, it was like everyone would stop at 1, 2, 3, 4, and they'd be like waiting around.
Baru aja finish, jadi mau massage dulu buat recovery. Yang pertama dari recovery kaki. Jadi ini memang salah satu fasilitas yang disediakan panitia untuk atlet elit ya. Eden,
63.3.
apa artinya? What do you mean?
Means ada 2 medal.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So I run a 21 on Saturday,
Okay.
42 on Sunday.
Okay.
So we get a
Jumlahnya, jumlahnya.
Oh, ini spesial medal.
Yeah.
Oh, oke. Jadi kemarin Eden ini lari half marathon dan hari ini dia lari
Doing crazy dreaming. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.